Good morning to all of you, and once again welcome back to my channel Steam Mechanical. So in this video I will be discuss about the statements of second law of thermodynamics. So let's go to the point of discussion. Before discuss about the statement of second law of thermodynamics, I want to clarify that second law of thermodynamics is not any mathematical expression. This one is just statement which help us to know that any devices is possible or not. If it is possible, then the device is reversible or irreversible. To check the device, basically we are use the second law of thermodynamics. So first law of thermodynamics provide us the information about the internal energy, and here the second law of thermodynamics provide us the information about the entropy. Means based on the entropy we will be said that the device is possible or not possible. If it is possible, then it is reversible or irreversible. Okay, so I think the basic of second law of thermodynamics you are got. Okay, now go to the statement. First one is Kelvin Planck statement. What basically said by Kelvin? Now it is impossible for a heat engine to produce net work in a complete cycle if it exchange heat only with bodies at a single fixed temperature. Now if you got any difficulty to understand this Kelvin Planck statement, whatever I write it here, just leave it and listen to me. Kelvin Planck statement just said that there is no such device which can exchange heat from a single reservoir and provide us the work. It is clear? So go to the diagram. Okay, so here heat engine nothing but a device. Here a reservoir which temperature is T1, and the heat engine takes heat from the reservoir as a Q1, and from the heat engine we are getting work W net is equal to Q1. Basically we are getting W net, but this W net is equal to Q1 in this case. Why? Because the heat engine only takes the heat from a reservoir which is nothing but the source, but the heat engine not rejected any amount of heat to the sink. Means whatever the amount of heat this heat engine takes from the reservoir, the total amount of heat is converted into work done by the heat engine. So indirectly we can say efficiency of any device is equal to 100%. This one is not possible. This one is basically said by Kelvin Planck statement. So this one is not possible. Then actually which one is possible? Now this one is possible. How? Listen. There is a heat engine, there is a reservoir, there is a sink. This reservoir known as a source and this reservoir known as a sink. They are at a temperature T1 and T2. Heat engine takes heat from the Q1, heat from the reservoir as Q1, and rejects an amount of heat to the reservoir which temperature is T2. This is nothing but the Q2. Now from this heat engine we will be get work as a W net is equal to Q1 minus Q2. So this one is possible. Okay, this one is not possible. So this one is basically said by Kelvin Planck statement. Once again I can say that there is no such device which can take heat from a single reservoir and provide us the W net. First things. Second, in another way you can say there is no such device which efficiency is 100%. Another way you can say there is no such device which is able to convert the total amount of heat taken from the reservoir into the net work done. So these three way you can explain the Kelvin Planck statement. Now next one is the Clausius statement. What is basically said by the Clausius? Now it is impossible to construct a device which operating in a cycle will producing no effect other than the transfer of heat from a cooler to a hotter body. So listen carefully. If you get, once again I said that if you get difficulty to understand these sentences, na, then simply leave this. Just listen here. If these reservoir with temperature T1 and this reservoir with temperature T2, and if we are assuming this T2 is less than T1, okay, T2 is less than T1, and here whatever the device is, this device is either heat pump or refrigerant. uh, Basically these two are same, you can say, based on their requirement. We can say this one is the heat pump and this one is the refrigerator. Later I will be discuss about that. So we have to provide some work to the refrigerant or heat pump. So here from this reservoir, Q2 amount of heat is taken by the heat pump or refrigerator, and Q1 amount heat is rejected to the reservoir, which temperature is T1. Now, according to the Clausius statement, if this T2 less than T1 means the temperature of this reservoir from where heat is taken is less than that of the temperature of the reservoir where heat is rejected, it is not possible. Means it is not possible to construct any device which can taken out heat and supply this heat from a lower temperature to higher temperature without any work supply. Means if you are said that this W net is equal to 0, then this one is not possible. This here will be some value. You have to supply some value. It means you have to supply some W net to the refrigerant or heat pump. Then only heat can supply from the lower temperature to a higher temperature. Without this one, it was not possible. Then the right thing is this one. Basically same whatever the diagram explain here, same diagram is there, but in case of the W net is equal to 0, there will be some value of W net. Okay, so I think this two statement is clear to you. Once again I said that why Clausius that it is not possible to construct any device which can transfer the heat from lower temperature to higher temperature without any external work. So this is basically the Clausius statement and Kelvin Planck statement. So I think the video is helpful for you, and if you really think it is helpful, then like my video and also subscribe my channel and also share this video with your friends. So in this video this much only. Thank you.